What are the steps to buying property in New York City through an LLC? The search, offer submission, negotiation, and closing process will be identical to the steps to buying a condo in New York City, except for a few additional steps you'll need to take to set up the LLC. It can actually be quite affordable to form a limited liability company in the state of New York. You should get started by reading the Department of State's Guide to Forming an LLC. From there, you can easily file online in under 10 minutes for a nominal fee of $200, payable by credit card. You want to be careful about putting your personal information anywhere on this form if privacy is a concern for you. The contact information you list for the Service of Process section will be listed on the Department of State's public database and indexed by a plethora of third-party websites. So many business owners instead put the name and address of their registered agent instead. A registered agent can be had for as cheap as $50 a year. It's important to have one so you can avoid having a personal address listed in a public database. If you're thinking of buying a property in New York City, you may also be interested in estimating your buyer closing costs in New York City using Hauseit's interactive closing cost calculator, available at www.hauseit.com. You can also save money on your purchase by requesting a Hauseit Buyer Closing Credit. Do I need an operating agreement when buying property through an LLC in New York City? You do not need an operating agreement if you're the sole owner of an LLC. In this case, the LLC is classified as a single-member LLC by the IRS and disregarded for tax purposes. You will need an operating agreement if you have partners in the LLC. You do not need to file the operating agreement with the government, and the law is silent on consequences for not having an operating agreement in place. However, if you do have partners, it's a wise decision to have an operating agreement in place to clearly detail the relationship and ownership between the partners. Should I have someone else be the filer? If you want maximum privacy, you can have a friend, your lawyer, or other unrelated person be the filer when you file the articles of organization online at the Department of State website. If you do this, there'll be no way for even someone digging through the Department of State's record to be able to connect the LLC with you. You'll need to have the filer sign an initial resolutions of the LLC stating that they are relinquishing all rights and ownership of the LLC to you. You'll need this signed statement along with the filing receipt if you start a bank account for the LLC. Do I need to reveal my name when buying property in New York City through an LLC? You do not need to reveal your name if you're purchasing all cash and can show proof of funds. Your buyer's agent will simply state that the name of the buyer is the LLC's name. Since you will be showing proof of funds, you'll want to have a bank statement that shows the name of the LLC. Alternatively, you can deposit the funds into your lawyer's escrow account and have a statement from your lawyer showing that you are the beneficiary to your funds.